everyone, Crystal Lynn, Divine Empowerment Coach here, and I'm so excited to be here with you for video number 3. We've already talked about letting go of the past and shifting your mindset, right? Being more positive, how all these things can help you to really connect with yourself, to manifest what you want, and so much more, right? Today, I want to talk about self-love and confidence. And self-love may be a word that's overused or perhaps misunderstood, or perhaps you don't realize how you do need more self-love. And I think one of the reasons for that is because a lot of us, especially women, are kind of, how do I say this? We're too nice, right? As little girls, we were told to be quiet and be pretty and like sit still over there somewhere, right? And not have too many opinions and not speak up too much and not whatever, right? Um, so because of that, and again, we are natural caretakers as a women. We definitely are compassionate and loving and intuitive and creative, right? And all those things that the feminine energy embodies. But we are not just that. We are all many, many things, and we both have feminine and masculine energy, right? So, because of us being told to sit still and be quiet, I think a lot of women that now have this like being too nice syndrome. And I want to call it a syndrome because it's not necessary, it's not needed, and you're not responsible for how other people feel, right? You are only responsible for you and how you feel. And I see so many of my clients who are beautiful, wonderful, big, open-hearted, loving, sweet. They are the sweetest women, right? They are just amazing people, the clients that I work with. Um, but they're too nice. They're too nice, right? So I want to know if you can relate to this. Like, are you too nice? Do you put other people before yourself? Do you put yourself last? Do you sometimes not speak up? Do you think that you have to take care of everyone else first before you can take time for yourself? Do you think that you don't enforce your boundaries and you just go with the flow and you people please, right? And all those things. So it's really important to notice, where are you being too nice, and how can you tap into your boss bitch, I want to say, right? Or whatever word you want to use for yourself. But and by the way, that doesn't have to mean a negative thing, right? It can be babe in total control of herself, right? But I just want you to tap into that energy of, okay, if this was my show, if I was leading this kingdom, if I was conquering my life, if I was in charge and I had to make the rules and I had to set it how it was going to go and I had to speak up, or nothing was going to get done, or nothing was going to happen, right? And I had to say no. A lot of you need to say no to things that were not worth my time so that I could make time for the things that are worth my time, right? What would be my platform? What would I speak up for? Where would I draw that line in the sand? Where would I not do that anymore? When, how, and where would I spend more time with myself, right? How would I make more time for myself so that I can show up juicy and charged and ready, just like I was talking about connecting with joy? Well, if you connect with joy and you're always socializing and you're with others, that's great. We need that too, right? Obviously, I talked about that in the last one. But if you make no time for yourself and your self-care and your mindset and your daily routine and even a little pampering, you're like, yes, we get to be women, we get to be sexy, we get to be girly, or kind of maybe that rock tough girl rock vibe, right? Whatever your style is. But you get to pamper yourself too. You get to take care of yourself. You get to love yourself. And more importantly than doing all the things is that doing those things will lead to compassion for yourself and appreciation for yourself and looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, I am proud of you. Oh my God, you got through so many amazing things. You are awesome. Wow. Like, wow. What are we going to do from here? What are we going to do next? Right? And, I'm divorced, so I definitely had to work on my own self-love in the process of getting divorced, right? I had to work on my healing and my self-love and really focus on that and really focus on me and ask, what do I need and how can I be kind to myself and how can I be easier on myself? And it's so important. And you think like, well, being easy on yourself is actually very difficult because we're so used to those negative thoughts telling us we're not good enough, telling us we can't do it, telling us all the things, right? We're so used to that that's what we think we identify with. We make that be true, and by the way, none of it's true, right? And we don't know how to be easy on ourselves. We don't know how to love ourselves. And I'm not saying you don't know how at all. I'm not saying you don't appreciate yourself at all. But there are some ways in which you definitely do not appreciate yourself because we all have room to grow, right? We can all improve in that area too. But I want you to think about like, what are the areas? What are the ways, right? Like I said, a lot of my clients are people pleasers. Most of them have professional success, right? But they're not speaking up enough at work or in relationships or whatever, right? So you get to focus on you and you get to spend time on you. And this is like the actual one of the most important foundational pieces in what I do with my one-on-one clients, because without that foundation of loving yourself, of believing in yourself, of trusting yourself, of appreciating yourself, it's really hard to manifest. It's really hard to get to the next level. It's really hard to attract what you want. And like every single one of my clients has improved their self-love and confidence. Every single one, every single time. That is one of the results that they get. And they walk away feeling bolder and brighter and confident, and they go after what they want, right? So I want you to think about, like, really think about where are the ways where you're holding back, where you're not showing up, where you're not showing yourself love, and how can you show yourself more love, right? Because it's crucial, crucial, crucial. And again, working with a coach like myself, obviously I can see the blocks, I can see where you're lacking, I can push you in the right direction, along with doing the energy healing, which it's a deeper, faster, quicker way to get results, right? But you can certainly start by doing these things on your own, right? And you will get some results. If you really want to level up and get even more results, then book a free call with me. Let's talk about how we can help you not only increase your self-love and confidence, but be that magnet to attract whatever you want in your life, right? Because it's about releasing, it's letting go of the past, letting go of who we think we're supposed to be, and instead tapping into who we really are. It's about breaking free of those limitations and identifying and loving who you are, and what you want. And you get to reinvent yourself at any moment, but because you want to reinvent yourself, because you want to be somebody different, because you want to be somebody better, not because somebody else wants you to, right? We don't do that. We don't do that here, right? You get to live for you. You get to create your life on your terms, the way you want, because you said so, how you want to do it, and so much more. So, all right, focus on how you can show yourself love today. Do 3 self-love acts for yourself this week or today if you're feeling brave, and let me know how that goes. I want to hear from you. Bye for now. Crystal Lynn here.